What's good, Slimes? Ace Fragrance back with a part 2 of my fragrance collection video. Like I said, I don't know how many parts I'll be doing. Pretty much I'll be showing all of the fragrances I at least own. To some extent, for example, I'm looking at the next kind of shelf slash area I'm gonna do, and depending on when I do it, there might be 5 fragrances missing. Like I said, the whole point of this channel is to show my journey with fragrances and how I'm pretty much gonna slim down my fragrance collection to a respectable amount. What that amount is, I don't know. But yeah. We do have honorable mention 1 for this part of the collection, because I don't know what the bottle is, which is actually very concerning. Coach for Men Green. I have the box, but no bottle. Yeah, I don't know how that works, but no, that's a fantastic scent. £15 for 30 ml. Yeah, sorry, I just have some water here, because the last video was long. Refreshing. Give that water like 10 out of 10, I guess. Yeah, I forgot where I was going, but no, fantastic fragrance. Would recommend. Next, we have Godolphin here by Parfums de Marly. I own about 5 Parfums de Marly fragrances. This is fantastic. I like it a lot. It's a leather scent and like saffron. It's reminiscent. It's not reminiscent. It smells quite similar to Tuscan leather. I prefer Tuscan leather. I think that raspberry note is a bit more prominent in there. I want to get Rosazi's version of it, because I can see it on cheap for like 20 quid, but I'm just like, I've already got 2 versions of it, and this is like, I've probably used about 10 ml of this one and 5 ml of my Tuscan leather. But yeah, like I said, I haven't really been buying fragrances recently, hence why this channel exists. Rosazi Black. I've used this quite a bit. I don't think I would actually I might get rid of this. This is definitely going on the chopping board. I've got it on me because I sprayed it earlier today. I like this scent a lot. It's a very good take on Nishani's, I can't pronounce it, it begins with H. I don't like that, but I did like this one. It smells, you know what, I think I saw this on Notino this morning for like 18 quid. You can't go wrong with this. This is like the best lemon, dirty pineapple oak moss scent. I actually gifted this to a friend from work, and they loved it. They were like, they plan on wearing this to barbecues, which I do understand. But I think I'm over this DNA, so it won't really be for me. But yeah, fantastic scent, but I've kind of gotten what I wanted out of it, so I don't think I'll be using it anymore. We'll go with this one next, just because the glare from the lid is quite annoying me. Is Creed Royal Oud. Of course, this stuff's fantastic. It's a shame that, like, I think with all of the versions of Creed that come out, this, like, they just get weaker and weaker. Absolutely always keeping this in my collection, especially if it was like niche. This is Atlas by Tumi. It's sorry, the reflection on some of these bottles is just too much for me. That's why I just took it. I've got this on me. I paid like £20 to £25 for 100 ml. I think at that point it's worth it. This would be a great scent for work. It's just a more sandalwood heavy take on Bleu de Chanel. If you have Bleu de Chanel, then I would really recommend you get this. To me, I do have Bleu de Chanel, not in this video, and probably in the next one. But I'm just gonna, this is again on the chopping block with my Rosazi Black. So I'm gonna put it to the front of my collection, and then I'll probably do about 2 days worth of those, wearing it around, and if I don't like it, they're gone. So it's a nice scent, but it's on the chopping board. So yeah, if it's on the chopping board, that just essentially means it's getting moved to the front of my collection. I'll be wearing it more to work and the odd social event, because obviously I'm not trying to wear some of them in certain situations. When I've got, you know, if I'm going to a social event, I want to wear like what's in front of you, like my Grand Soir, you know, rather than Atlas, which there's nothing wrong with, but I just want to just get out of the way. That I do plan on wearing them, you know, just to see if I want to keep them in my collection. But if they're on a chopping board, it's not looking likely. We have Grand Soir. I bought this as partial. I didn't use all of this. I think it's fantastic. I want to get a dupe of this. I know I just said I'm trying to reduce my collection. I've worn this quite a few times and I love it. I love it. I would rebuy this one. I got it as a partial from a reputable seller. Another one I got from a reputable seller is Gentle Fluidity Gold. I prefer silver. This one now, this is going on the chopping board, to be very blunt. I like it. I bought because of the hype, and like I said, if you buy it from a reputable seller, you ain't paying the prices, are you? And it's real. I compared it with a sample. But yeah, I blind bought it because of the hype. Yeah, so that one's on the chopping board, which is a bit crazy to see. Then we have Tom Ford Noir Extreme. This is being kept in my collection indefinitely. I love it. It's like an Indian dessert, mysterious amber vibes. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Keeping that in my collection forever. Like I said, I'm just moving a bit because of the glare. Like I said, there's no order to this. Creed Viking cologne. Why did I buy this? I bought the original sample of Creed Viking. Just because I haven't smelled it since everybody was disappointed when it came out. I liked it, but I wanted something a bit more citrusy, a bit more wearable. So I just blind bought Creed Viking. George from the Fragrance Apprentice did a video on it, and pretty much just said, like, I forbid you to buying it after I've already bought it. And he recommended a discontinued fragrance. I checked it on eBay. The cheapest I could find was 50 quid. And I paid about £110 for 100 ml. This is a tester. So I'm just thinking to myself, for £50 more for a slightly deeper scent, I don't think it's needed. But yeah, that's just my take on this. Would I rebuy this? Yes, I'll be keeping this one. I do like it. I've worn it to work like twice, and I wore it in one social situation. I did enjoy my time with it. So that one I'll definitely be keeping. Ragbar Latafa Intense. I use this quite a bit. It's reminiscent of 24 Gold. Once this is gone, I won't be rebuying it. I say that. I bought this for like £9. This is a fantastic scent. It's like dark sugar woods. It's, I would rebuy this. I like to wear this around the house. Would I? Yes, I would keep this rather than 24 Gold. Just as long as it stays at this price. At the moment, this is like £15 up. I don't think that'd be paying. It probably is £15 up with inflation. It is what it is. Oud. This is a dupe fragrance. Oud Ispan by that place. No, I'll just get the real thing again. Yeah, it smells nice, You know, let me pull out the bottle. I hate this bottle. Fuck this cheap ass bottle. There goes the lid. Sorry. The way this is just grown man unable to open fragrance bottle. That's crazy. I've got it open. I think I paid like 13 quid for this. This is how it looks, by the way. It's a nice. See, I've used it quite a bit, mainly for testing. I prefer the original quite a bit. I don't like the original price tag. I don't think this gets anywhere close. Like, I remember, whenever I smell this, I think of, I was with somebody when I sprayed it the first time, the original, the Dior Private Line one. And it just smells magnificent off the bat. This just smells like actual garbage. The dry downs are where it's at for majority of like dupes and stuff. Is it good enough to go back to one? Yeah, well, I guess it's fine. Yeah, Pacific Rock Moss by Goldfield and Banks. Because of the little like sliding thing, I can be bothered to take it out of the box. I like this scent, hence why. Rest in peace, those fragrances. Nothing dropped, so it's fine. Summer Musk. These two will go hand in hand because I'll be rinsing my Goldfield and Banks, and I ain't trying to pay all that price. So, and this, I think I paid 18 quid for the dupe, so I'll be getting my money's worth. I'm trying to think what fragrance got like moved around. I can't see. I don't think anything dropped, so I'm good in that aspect. Next we have, like I said, there's no order to this. Parfums de Marly's Pegasus. Keeping. My first Parfums de Marly, my second niche. I love it. It's just the almond vanilla. It's like, I think it's masculine leading, which I like. I'm just looking at what I put on the chopping board, and it's just Atlas and Rosati. The Dior clone, gentle fluidity, gold, and so forth. This I'll be keeping. This is Alexandra's Fragrances, No Shade for No Man, their interpretation of Ombre Nomad. I had a sample of Ombre Nomad from, what's that place called? Louis Vuitton, when I bought my Pacific Chill. I can't remember how close it was, but this smells nice. I really like this smell. It makes me want to try the original. But as you can see, I've got 30 ml. Someone was just, I think I bought this off a group. So I don't know if this came with it or the guy just chucked it on there. Like label maker. Now this is fantastic. I like this a lot. I actually saw the price of this in on the Louis Vuitton website. And I saw it was £325. I was like, I ain't doing that to myself. Like, the money is not up for me to be doing that. But I'll be keeping the Alexandra version. I don't know. I might just have to get a decant, like a 10 to 20 ml decant, which probably cost like 50 quid now that I say it out loud, which is outrageous. Outrageous. But it is what it is. I'll be keeping that. Nishan Annie. This is going to be on my chopping board. I like this a lot. It's like a warm cookie scent. Like a nice vanilla. But sometimes I smell this and I'm just like, oh, it's a bit heavy. It's an airy vanilla gourmand kind of fragrance, but sometimes I'm like, it's quite heavy. So let's go on the chopping board, whatever it's called, before I decide whether or not I'll be keeping in my collection. We have this. Do I need to say anything? This is staying in my collection. It smells better on a woman, but I just love that scent a lot. So much more. I bought the again, another one of that. I don't think, like I said, the dry down, they smell garbage, man. Like, I'm sorry, this one doesn't smell as good as the original. So I'm probably this one, that and the Oud one is definitely, they're gone. Not even good like air fresheners, to be blunt. Then we have Creed Silver Mountain Water. This stuff is staying in my collection. This is a tester version of the I like this a lot. I have the Club de Nuit Sillage because, like I said, I'm rinsing through this a lot during summer. I've got quite a few things planned for summer, and I want this to kind of be one of my scents I use. I'm just gonna move these scents so I can talk about this. This is Rosati Enterprise. It's their take on Silver Mountain Water. I had this first. This is my second bottle of this. I remember I've had this. I finished this in like 5 months. This is a fragrance I forget I have though. It's like that Silver Mountain Water fragrance with like dark berries, kind of like Ribena vibe to it, like a dark wine. I forget. It's just a fragrance. Like, I bought it thinking like this will be my signature scent, and it's just been stuck on that shelf. I'm wearing it now. It just smells awesome. I've gotten a lot of compliments when I wore this from the first one. So this and Silver Mountain Water go hand in hand for me. Obviously, once the Rosati's gone, I won't rebuy it because hopefully I still have Silver Mountain Water. So yeah, like I said, I kind of use clones in conjunction with each other to kind of get the most out of my fragrance. Next, we will talk about Melody of the Sun. I love this fragrance, but it doesn't look like it. It smells like sunshine to me. It smells like sunshine. It's like, do you know when people, Melody of the Sun, it reminds me of like a rainbow going to like a leprechaun's gold. This is what it reminds me of. I like it a lot, but it's a tea-based scent, and sometimes I find tea-based scents, when I smell them in the air, sometimes I'm like, it's nice. Other times I'm like, this person just spilled tea on themselves. So this is going on the chopping block just for that reason. Like, I've had this for like 3 years and I've worn it out like 4 times. It's kind of a waste at that point. So yeah, someone else will get better use out of it than myself. You know what, we're gonna put these two together. Like I said, I'm not a massive fan of the reflection. These are giving. Vanilla cake and chocolate greedy. These are both on chopping board. I don't know why I wanted to smell like chocolate. I was getting into gourmands, but the thing with gourmands is you either have to spray very light, or you just don't want to smell like a chocolate bar or like a vanilla cake, you know, for like 15 hours. So they do have their place in people's collection. I might sell both of these and then just get like a 30 ml chocolate greedy, because I do prefer chocolate greedy, and I've got enough vanillas in my fragrance collection. So both of these are probably not going to be staying in my collection, which is good news for me and help reduce my collection. But yeah, I'll probably keep chocolate greedy, or I get a smaller version of it. Then we have our haram. I can never pronounce this. Haramain. But this is their take on imagination. If I had imagination money, I'd get imagination. I do have imagination money, but I'm not spending £320 on it. I like this scent a lot. I used to not hate on it. I didn't see the hype of it. I still don't, but for like 20 quid for 75 ml, you can't go wrong with this. I actually like this a lot. That I started wearing it a lot to work, and I put a few people on it. There's someone that works Signature Scent now. They love it. I love it. I think it's a fantastic scent for a soapy, like slightly tea based scent. This lasts like 8 hours with a good projection as well. I like it a lot. I think it's worth it. I think it's a very good interpretation or clone of Imagination, but I haven't smelled Imagination like 3 years, so I'm not the best to judge. But no, I'll definitely be keeping that one. Would I rebuy it though? Probably not. This is one of my favorite fragrances. This is Drake. Not Drake. It's I think it's called like the Better Fragrance World. Fragrance made in Switzerland. That's not what it is. Flammable. Let's just call it the Drake scent Summer Mink. This will always be my collection. I like it. It reminds me a lot of the roses in Mancera's, like roses and chocolate. There's rose vanille. There's a lot of roses. It's like that and musk. I like it a lot. I really do. This would easily be like, I just think it's so universal for being a sweet musk scent with rose. It does kind of fit the Drake vibe, to be blunt, but I like it a lot. So I'll definitely be keeping it in my collection. And for that category of fragrance, it lasts a good amount of time. So I'll definitely be keeping it. You probably can't see it from here. This is Tom Ford Bitter Peach. This stuff is, I just have it because of the Tom Ford name. I smell this and I'm just like, I've got bright peach somewhere in my collection that probably lasts the amount at the same time as this. Obviously this smells better, but in the air and everything, it's very hard to distinguish the two. This is going on my chopping board. No, I'll probably get rid of it. I don't think it's worth it. It's one of the few Tom Fords that I have that I do regret buying. Yeah, there's nothing really else to say. It's nice, but for the price for 50 ml, nah, no can do. No can do. Then we have Noir by Bath and Body Works. Fantastic. I think this is you can get for 40 quid delivered. Oh, I just smell this, and it just smells like the most luscious bubble soap. Manly, yeah, it's a manly bath with like vanilla and cardamom. I like it a lot. I think I only get like 5 hours with this, but man, it's like clean. This is always gonna, I say it's always gonna stay in my collection. This was like unattainable for like 3 years, and now it's suddenly back. Gucci Guilty Oh, ooh. I don't think this is in production anymore. I'd actually just rebuy it. I would rebuy this. I've had a good time with this fragrance. Yeah, no, it smells fantastic. It smells fantastic. But maybe some of the newer Gucci's like this, but more intense. You can see my bottle. Like, I brought this everywhere with me. I love this. I'll probably keep the bottle just because of the memories I've attached to it. I remember someone came up to me and was like, "Man, you should smell fantastic today." So that's kind of that. For you know what, the fragrance I'm gonna put on my chopping board, I'll put at the end of this video. Then we'll go with the one Royal Vanilla. I might actually get rid of this. You see, I've used a fair bit of this. I used to really like this scent, but the more I wore it out, it's a scent that I was hyping up in my head a lot. And it is like it's a very nice vanilla, don't get me wrong, it's a high-end vanilla. But I think if you like to layer fragrances, then this is for you. If you want like a fantastic layering vanilla base. But because of all the other vanillas I have in my collection, I don't really need this anymore. Yeah, this is going on the chopping board. I like it a lot. It's like Madagascar vanilla and a bit of rose. But like I said, it's like there's other. You've probably smelled this in a couple of other Manceras, so it's not that too different, too unique. Instant Crush, I fell into the hype of this and bought this when everybody else did. I'm really trying to figure out what fragrance got destroyed on the thing, but I can't see it. I don't wear this. I should don't. I don't know why. I don't know why this was bought from Latina. I don't know why it's a bit messed up. I do like the smell quite a lot. It's not going on the chopping block, but now that I'm like reapplied it, I know this thing lasts like 9 hours. But I'm just trying to think where I would wear it. Like, I'd rather wear new Tom Ford Noir Extreme than this, which kind of defeats the point of having this if I'm not going to wear it in those same situations. But no, I'll keep it for now. You know what? I don't know. That one's a bit tricky. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, because I kind of had my time with like Ariana Grande is Cloud, so it's just kind of reminding me of that. But obviously, it smells so much better. But that's what it's reminding me of, so I don't know anymore. We're down to our last couple bits. This one is your unopened. I've had this for a year and I just haven't opened it. I do like it. I had the sample, hence why I bought it. I remember I bought not Gris Dior, the Oud Ispan, I believe it's called. I bought that online, not online. I bought it and I was like, if I'm buying from Dior, I'm buying something else. If you're wondering where my Oud Ispan was, it's always a gift, a very expensive gift. But I was like, let me get me something, and I really wanted something. If you're hearing some buzzing, I actually turned on my TV. I don't know how I did that, but we move. But yeah, I might just give it away, your sport, because I've had this for a year. I'm not using it. I've got yeah. Now that I do this, this is the reason I suggest everybody just make a fragrance video. I've had that collection for like years, and I've already decided from this that a good not half of it, maybe a third to half of them are not going to be remaining. Kayali's Vanilla Creme Brulee, Vanilla Royal. I'm going to be keeping this just because I want to wear it in a few situations I know it would work. It's my third favorite Kayali fragrance at the moment. I like this. I like the pistachio one, and I like sparkling lychee. I like sparkling lychee, but I gave it to one of my friends because I had the 10 ml one, so she could just keep it in her bag and use it. It was getting more use from her than me. But no, I like this one, and then the pistachio one. I want to get another sparkling actually now that I think about it, but no, this one I'll be keeping. Then we have Azzaro Wanted by Night. This is my second one of this. I bought it originally, didn't wear it, sold it, and then everyone was like, this stuff's getting discontinued. I saw this online, but like even at the perfume shop. So whoever kept spreading those rumors that this was discontinued, yeah man, you got me good, man. I bought this. I like this scent. I appreciate it. To me, it smells like a lemon, like gumdrop with actually, it just smells like a lemon with like cinnamon. I can see this working any night out, even in summer. But no, this is definitely gone. I just don't like it. I appreciate it, but I don't like it. This I blind bought. Oh, that scared me. I blind bought because of SoCal Scent. They were like George from the Fragrance Apprentice recommended this as a good spring scent. Sorry for that. It is a good spring scent. It's just the projection isn't there. But I do like this a lot. Like in terms of quality and everything, it's amazing. It's like sparkling. It's what you would think sparkling water would smell like. If you don't associate with like, you know, the static vibe. If you had sparkling water, you know what I'm talking about. It's like a nice citrus sparkling. I would keep it just, I don't know, like I would just keep it just a stunt, like use a gym scent, just a flex. Yeah, you know what, I'll keep it. I like it though. Yeah, I just realised that the bottle tilted a bit, so it kind of like shook my heart a bit. Now we're down to the final five. This is Kinetic by Tumi. I don't think I'll rebuy this. You can see, you're probably thinking you've used like all of the bottle. I'm just using this as a work scent, and I reapply it every like 5 hours. I like it. It's got me an amazing amount of compliments. I like it a lot. But in terms of like the Dior Sauvage kind of blue DNA, if I was only to keep like 4 of those, it would definitely be Dior Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel and Prada. And I don't think if I was to have another one, it would be this one. Maybe it'll be Contender, but once, yeah, but I wouldn't repurchase that one. Like, I'd rather have Summer Pacific Rock Moss. This one's a bit crazy. This is Intense Cedra Rose. You may be thinking you've used quite this. I bought this and sprayed this 3 times. I have the original. This one's a bit more creamier. So this is definitely going on the chopping block. I'm always going to keep the original. So there's no real need for me to have this. I bought this because of the hype. I bought partial because of the hype. But yeah, it's one of those things where I'm trying to save it. I've saved this for like 3 years and I haven't worn it. I bought it as a partial, so that's why that's why it's a dent. Me personally, I probably sprayed like 6 times since I bought it. So you can probably tell from this video, I've got a lot of fragrances I'm on the chopping block for. I love New York for all. I'm a bit annoyed that the sticker bit is coming off here. I have a backup bottle of this that tells you everything you need to know. This stuff just smells fantastic. It smells like a nice luxury bakery, man. I love it. It's more. This is 100% better than Chocolate Greedy. It's more unique. It's like Cocoa Pops, like brown sugar, bakery. It's just fantastic. I love this scent. It's a scent I love, but I've worn it out once. I regret it. Not regret it, but like, I don't know. It's one of the things I keep saying, I'm safe for special occasions. This is Rosasi Ice, Hawaii Ice. I don't remember if I included this in my last one. Would I keep this? This DNA I'm kind of done with, so at the moment, no. But if I wanted something just to, like, I wear this a lot to work because it lasts 8 hours. projects nice and non-stop compliments. But I'm kind of bored of it. So this, you know, I'd probably rebuy it because I saw this on 18 Great British Pounds online this morning. For £18 for this, hands down, I would rebuy it. Especially if I just want something, if I want something for work. Yeah, absolutely rebuy this in that situation. This Continentum, whatever, by Tumi. I had this on me. You think, how can you have it on you if it's they still got the like sticker thing on it? I just kept the sticker thing on it, and it's just like that, just because I don't know why. Let me reapply this. I probably won't be buying this again. This is definitely going to be going or something. It smells fantastic though. It smells like cinnamon. It's like, yeah, it's kind of reminiscent to like Chocolate Greedy and Bond No. 9. I love New York Cool. It's like brown sugar, like spices. It smells nice, but I've got so many fragrances that kind of tick that box. I will probably use this a bit for work once it gets back to a bit colder. That's it. Yeah, it's a bit strange wearing this to work, but where I work, it could work. Well, I do like it. It's a good scent, 100%. And down to end this video is probably the only fragrance of this house I have left. Comptoir South Pacific Paris, Vanille Apricot. But someone recommended this in a fragrance group as like one of their favorite scents, and I was just like, I saw this person a lot, and I was like, you know, I'll just blind buy it based on opinion. I bought this, and then I went through a rabbit hole of this house, buying Vanille Coco, Vanilla Extreme, and some other ones, and I sold all of those other ones. And this is the only one I like. It's like a nice apricot, vanilla, like biscuit. I like it a lot. Is it unisex? I think this leaves way more feminine, but I like it a lot. Hence, and I will keep it. It will make. I could see situations I would use this. Like, I'm just thinking in my head of situations I wore specific fragrances, and this would have been a contender for like 2 of them. Now that part of the video is done, of this part of my collection, I'm just going to run over. I think my last one, I just said fragrances I would not keep. No, I would be keeping. But this one kind of highlights the ones that are on the chopping board. The thing is, these ones got so bad reflections, I don't want to put them up there. You'll just have to rewatch the video to find out. But it's Tumi Atlas, Melody of the Sun, Gentle Fluidity, Gold, Rosazi Black, Chocolate Greedy, Vanilla Cake, Intense Cedra Boise, the Dior Private Line clones, and Wanted Tonic by Night. Yeah, so it's good for me now that I've got a better idea of what I'm definitely keeping and what is probably going to be gone. So I can, like I said, I think I can just about, as much as I personally say you should have 10 to 15 fragrances. It is hard. You know what, just to flex, I'm not gonna end the video with just my backdrop. We'll just have my Viking, my Royal Oud, and my Silver Mountain Water, just to flex. I never thought I would own Creeds other than Aventus Cologne, so this is a flex for me. But yeah, another video will be coming soon. I say soon, it takes a while to get all of this because I have to move it from my collection, but it is worth it in the end because I'm just blind counting what I've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 9 fragrances that I'll probably leave in my collection. Yeah, 9 fragrances I'll leave in my collection, and I've got like some that once they're gone, I know I won't be purchasing again. Like Ragbar with Intense, unless it stays at the price of like 12 quid. like I said, I've been wearing this around the house quite a bit because I like it. It doesn't project much, so even though it's a bit warmer, I get my use out of it. But that's been Ace Fragrance, guys. This is the second part of my fragrance collection. Yeah, I've been collecting fragrances for more than half my life, so yeah, it's a bit excessive, but hence why I made this channel, so I can get a good idea, express my thoughts a bit, and kind of limit my fragrance collection. Yeah, I'm just thinking like how I'm going to be testing them throughout the days. So I already got plans and stuff. But that's been Ace Fragrance, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this video collection is trash and all of that good stuff. Yeah, let me know if you have any of these fragrances. Maybe the ones I said were garbage. Maybe you want me to recheck. But yeah, if I hope to do a video of the fragrances I said were garbage and give an update on that, but sometimes I just don't, or I've used it, I've just already made up my mind and I've given it away, or something along those lines. But that's been Ace Fragrance, guys. Let's just end this video on just a quick flex of my 3 creeds. It's not really a flex, but it is to me, you know, because like I said, I thought I'd only have like 2 Creed fragrances in my collection. I've got about 6, and out of all of those 6 Creeds, I'll definitely be keeping all of them. Yeah, sorry, it went a bit of a tangent at the end. But that's been Ace Fragrance, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of my collection down below. Anything you want to see a review or my opinions of, just let me know down below. More videos coming soon as always. More collection videos coming. Next is probably just me pure Zara fragrances, because I've got about 15 and I want to get rid of 9 of them. Yeah, I'm seeing like Burberry Weekend or Burberry Hero, I can't remember which one that was. I see my Dior Sauvage, I see my Chanel Allure Homme, my Mont Blanc Explorer Extreme. Yeah, sneak peek, guys, sneak peek. But that's been Ace Fragrance, guys. See you in my next video. Take care again. I'm sure I said it like 5 times. Bye.